Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create your own AI art here on this YouTube channel. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because yesterday's video, we created an epic video on how to create your own virtual art gallery where you can sell your own art. For those who don't know what an art gallery is, I promise you already do. Websites like Getty Images, for example, is an art gallery. Effectively, they have images, they have pictures, they have art that is for sale, and you can go and buy those images. If you look at this image, for example, from Getty Images, if I wanted to use this image, for commercial use or any other use, really, basically to use it freely, and I want it in the large size, I would have to pay, guys, $499. Now, Getty Images is a huge company. They make millions and millions of dollars. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. You know, they're doing well with what they're doing. But you can be doing the exact same thing that Getty Images is doing. You don't necessarily have to charge $500. I think that's a little ridiculous. But you could charge drastically less, and that be your competitive advantage. Now, if you didn't see my yesterday's video, like I said, I showed straight up how to build a virtual art gallery website. In fact, you don't actually have to build it. We have the template right here on rocketwebbuilder.com. You go to templates. You can actually take a look at that very template by going over here, clicking the art gallery button, and hitting the preview. Sorry that it's taking a little while to load, but really the website looks like this. So you could see here, this is a live version of the website, and you can go ahead and preview it. And the cool thing about this is it has a search function just like Getty Images has, or like iStock or Adobe Stock or whatever you want to call it, right? So instead of you as a seller going to these platforms and selling your photos and getting 99 cents. I think, for example, I sold something on Adobe Stock, and I think I got like 99 cents or something like that. I'll just go ahead and show you here. Let me see here. Yeah, so I sold a few images, but like this is just an example. Like yesterday I earned $1. Today I earned almost 75 cents, like things like that. This is just not, I mean, it's cool, but you're not going to make that much money. So what you can do is you can put the power into your own hands and make money doing this, right? And the way you could do this is creating your own website. Now, I showed that yesterday. Today, we're going to show how you can actually create the AI art. Then I'm going to show you how you would want to upload it to your website to try to maximize as much results as possible. But like I said, if you didn't see this video and you want your own your art gallery website, and you want to go ahead and start selling your own images, I highly recommend check out yesterday's video. And so that you guys don't have to look through the channel, I'll leave the link in the description to yesterday's video. All right, guys? Super, super easy. You don't have to create the website. Literally, it's already created for you here in the templates section. Like if you just click view, you can click start with this theme, and you're good to go, literally. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's just say I want to create an image of like some sort of female warrior. All right, this is a AI art generating software that I find typically tends to do well when it comes to those kind of characters. Now, it could do other things as well, but there's so many out there. I don't want to sit here and state that this is like the best one, because it's not. There's, like I said, so many. We're just gonna, I'm gonna show you how this works. A lot of you guys use other softwares, and I'll be actually, really, I'll be really happy to do some reviews of different softwares for you if you guys want. This just happens to be the software that I happen to use right now, and I actually use multiple softwares, so I don't want to act like this is the only one, because this one I would say is a budget software. You could spend, I think, like anywhere from like 10 to 20, 30 bucks a month, and you get plenty of photos that you can create, a whole bunch of different stuff. I'll just leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. But regardless, I'm going to give it a prompt. You guys know how this works. I'm sure you've seen this before. To create an image through AI, you give it a prompt. You can use an image-to-image basis, meaning it's going to use an image to depict it off, and I'll show you how that works. And then you can have also advanced settings here as well. Okay, so let me show you how this works. So I'm going to give a prompt here that says female paladin warrior, magic glowing, super intricate, very pretty, let's say. And let's give that a run. Let's see what happens, right? So I'm going to go over here real quick to the sizing. Let me make sure that the sizing is a little bit bigger, because I definitely want it to be a little bit larger. Actually, you know what? Let's make it smaller for now, okay? I find that when the images are a little bit smaller, there tends to be an issue with these images where there's like two faces on it, or two hands, or two arms that are like extra, as opposed to like the figure. I'm actually going to add the word portrait here as well. So I'll put in portrait, and I'll add in oil painting. Put it oil painting. That sounds good. And what I'm going to do is this mode, I'm going to go for hyper realistic. I know it's in beta, but let's go ahead and try that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to generate. I really don't know what it's going to generate. And I will just warn you guys, sometimes the images that come up here do have nudity in them, so you want to be aware of that. If you got the kids around, make sure you do this in a different room. You never know what's really going to come up. So this came up. This is not a bad image. Definitely not bad. I would say it's a little too cartoonish for my liking. I want something a little more intricate, some more details to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the number of inference steps here. And you could notice that my credit usage goes up for sure, but that's okay. And let's see what we can do when we increase the number of credits, or excuse me, the number of inference steps. And let's see what comes up. It's processing. And let's give it some time. Like I said, that's kind of the way these softwares work, is you really don't know what's going to come up. It's kind of unpredictable. So just be aware of that, okay? I can't sit here and guarantee. I have no idea what this thing is going to come up with. So let's see. Waiting for the image. And there we go. That seems like an image that was similar to the image we literally just saw. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give this a shot. I think I like this image. We'll give this a shot. I'm going to go over here. And by the way, guys, something that I look for in these images is I want to make sure that the hands look decent. Like, I don't want them to look too bad. In this case, they're almost cut off. So I'll just go with this image. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and hit upscale. And I'm going to go by three figures. And I'm going to click also enhance the details. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. And what I'm doing is I'm just making the image as high quality as possible. Now, I actually have a software where it's almost like a high quality photo editor. I'll make a different video on it a different day because I feel like it's just simply too much to talk about in one video. But if you look here, this is a software that I use. I pay the $15 a month plan. You guys could literally do whatever you want. But it does crazy, crazy stuff. I could just show you here. It's got a bunch of features. You can enhance photos, excuse me. This is a quick example. You can add like a sky to an image. You can add a super contrast, like something like this. You can add more structure to images. So this kind of just shows. There's so many different things that you could do with this. I'll leave this tool in the link in the description, and I'll call it Photo Editing Tool Kit. All right, Photo Editing Tool Kit. So if you're interested in this, it's pretty cheap. $15 is really not much, especially if you're, if you're in this world of print on demand, things like that. This should be super easy for you to pay. But like I said, this is just a tool that I use. So cool. The image is created. I'm gonna go over here and hit the download image button, and I'm gonna enlarge it. I want to see it, real style. So this is what we see here. This is not bad. I'm thinking that maybe the AI is doing it this style because I wrote oil painting. So I'm going to remove the word oil painting, and let's see what comes up. Okay. And let's hit, where is it here? Let's get rid of this, and then let's generate. So mind you, I already saved that image. So, that's good on my side, but let's see what comes up now. And we'll make videos, by the way, guys, in the future of, how to write good prompts and things like that. But for now, like I said, this is just the basics. Let's see what comes up here. It's processing. Okay, so this is not a bad image. We're getting a little bit better with everything here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to upscale. We're going to enhance the details and go ahead and go with that. Okay, so the image is upscaled. I'm going to go ahead and hit download now. And then what I'm going to do is let's see now what if we just play around with different settings. Let me go over here to semi-realistic, and let's go over here, very pretty. Let's go into let's add some background details. So snow background, let's say snow background. And let's go ahead and play around here with the number of inference steps. Let's actually lower the number of inference steps. Actually, we'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it where it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a risk here and just increase the size, right? So I'm going to keep it at this size, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. So let's go ahead and generate the image. So you can see here, this image is pretty cool, but it's a little unbalanced, I would say. If you look at this, I mean, if you just look, let me go ahead and show you guys this real quick. This image is almost like a head that is like, it doesn't look right. It's extended way too much. I'm gonna go over here now. Instead of semi-realistic, let's go to hyper-realistic, and let's just boost the number of inference steps slightly, and let's generate one more just for the sake of this video and see what happens. Hopefully something comes out good. And you could see here with everything that we're doing, some images are going to come out really good, and some are not going to be ideal. It just depends on your situation. Okay, so this is another image. This is really not bad. I'll take this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to upscale. I'm going to upscale the image again. And then after I get these images, I'm going to take them into my photo editor in the future. But once again, I don't want to put that into this video because it's going to be a little bit too much. But this is the kind of style that I was looking for, something like this. And this is, guys, I would say that this is like beginner level, basic level creation for images here. There's a lot more that you can do, and there's a lot more settings that you can apply to make the images better. All right, but this is, once again, just beginners. And I'll just go ahead and hit download. So after I have my images, now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to upload them to my website, right? So I'm going to go over here to my website, and I'm going to hit my store button, all right? So my store, guys, is where the products are going to be sold. And you can see here there's a products that already exists. So I'm just going to go click on like one of these. And you guys, by the way, can switch up the store setup. I mean, I've spoken about that all in yesterday's video, but I'm going to click on this product, and I'm just going to go over here and hit clone product, right? Because I want the same like description and all that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rename this. So like, let's just say number 5, superhero, and then I'm going to hit save. But here's the thing. So I have a few things I need to do here. The images, I'm going to go upload my image that I just created. So I'll show you here. These are the images that I created. Now, this image, let me just show you here. This image is, let's see the size of this image. This image is 3072 pixels by 2304 pixels. If I was selling this image on something like a Redbubble or something of that sort, I would definitely have to use the photo editing tools, the ones I recommended. I'll leave the link in the description, to really upscale it and make it a lot bigger and, you know, increase the definition. But since I'm selling this on my own website, I don't really need to do that. If I kept it just this size and I slapped it on a t-shirt or what have you on Redbubble, it's just not going to look good. The product is not going to fit properly. You know, if I put this on, let's say, a duvet cover, it's just not going to look good, right? It's going to be cut off. There's going to be a lot of things missing. So I'm happy with this size. I'm not going to like downgrade the size. I'm just going to take it, drag it, and drop it. That's all I'm going to do, okay? And this is a big recommendation that I have. When you guys upload your art, make sure you set up your categories before you start. That's really important. So that once it's created, you could just add the art in the category. So here, this is the digital file, and this product is already in the category of like woman superhero. So I'll leave it there, and I'm going to hit save changes. But if you see here, if I preview this product, right, this product, let's just wait for it to load for a second. This image literally has nothing to do with the image that I'm selling. So I'm going to use this as a model. I'm going to go into Canva, and I'm going to add my watermarks to this actual image. There's a lot of things you could do. It doesn't even have to be Canva. There's so many softwares out there that could do this. But I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to delete this image, hit delete. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into canva.com. So just bear with me real quick. Let me log in and get this set up. After resizing the image, I went with, for this size of the image, 2100 by 2800. You can see it looks decently well. I'm going to go ahead here and hit download. All right. And I'm going to just increase the size ever so slightly. So 26 by 3500. And I'm just going to hit download. And now once I download this image, this is going to be, or excuse me, I have to add my watermark. That's what I forgot. So I'm going to go over here, hit my watermark, type in watermark just like that. and I'm going to switch up the font. Let's go with something like this. Let's increase the size of this. And let's see how this looks transparent. So yeah, so this is going to look good transparent. I'll take this, copy this here, duplicate it just like that. And you could add your watermarks wherever you want. You could add your own logos wherever you want. You could put them, wherever you want to put them. And then we're going to just go ahead and hit download, increase the size again like we said. Hit download. And once again, I want to be clear that if you increase the size on Canva, this will not preserve the graphic quality. That's why the upscaler is necessary for this, especially if you're going to sell on other platforms like Zazzle, Redbubble, Society6. That is a requirement, all right? So let's go ahead and do this here. Let's take our image and let's put it in our store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, hit add image, just simply drag and drop the image, just like that. And you can see here the image is going to take a little bit longer to load because it is a larger image. And I'm just going to delete the original real quick, and I'm going to go back into Canva as this is loading, delete the watermarks. And remember, I want it stored without the watermarks, and I'm going to hit download as well with the exact same size, right? And the reason why I'm doing this is because this is going to be my new product file as opposed to the other one, since I decided to increase the size. And I'm going to go back here, and I have right now the images. This is the watermarked image, so I'm going to hit select. So this is going to be my watermark image. That's good. And notice here, so I'm going to save it. So if I preview this page, I actually have to rename this product. I have to change the URL. That's why I keep showing the same one. Let's go ahead and change the URL there. Let's go ahead and preview. And there we go. So it changed. But we have to make sure that when customers actually buy the product, they're getting what they paid for. So we'll go over here to products, and we'll just drag and drop the original image, which is going to be the one that people are going to be able to download. All right. And so once that saves, yep, we got it saved. And I'm going to hit select. And that's going to be the product file. And I'll hit save, just like that. And right now we have a full built out website. I'm going to go ahead and hit preview here, and we can actually see if it's in the right category. So I can click like superhero woman, and then boom, there it is. And it looks great. And, with SEO, with the right marketing and things like that, this product will sell and produce income. Now, here's the default price, the $5. You guys don't have to charge $5. You could charge whatever you want. I think it depends on your theme of your website, the way you're going to brand it. Like, for example, Getty Images, the way it's branded, the way it's presented to the audience is that it's something premium. It's something expensive. And they make money. You'd be surprised. A lot of people watching this would say, why would I pay, $500 for an image when I could just go out, shoot my own images or buy it from somewhere else or do whatever? But you'd be surprised. There's a market for everything and everybody. So, different people, different companies, different people, they're all on different levels. So, just because maybe you won't buy it doesn't mean somebody else will. So this is kind of how it's set up. I personally, with my images, I probably wouldn't charge $5. I think that's way too low. I'd probably do about $20 to $25 an image. I think that's more realistic with the way that I'll do it. I mean, I don't want to be a bottom feeder and be the cheapest guy in the market. You could if you want to. I just don't have interest in that because I know how to do marketing, and I do it very, very well. But, it's up to you how you want to do it. But essentially, if somebody was to search, like, for example, this keyword has woman superhero. If we have, like, let's say 1,000 products on our website, and they go to the homepage, which should look something like this, right? And they just type in woman, and they hit search, what they're going to see is now all the different products that are related to that, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. Now, for the marketing and the promotion side, guys, the way I would do this is a few things. I've spoken about Pinterest. You want to do Pinterest marketing. And I've spoken about the specific strategy, how to do it. That's all in the course. I'll leave that in the link in the description if you decide you want to do Pinterest marketing. But Pinterest marketing, if you're going to do it the ad way, the advertising method, you're going to have to pay for advertising. It's not free. Now, if you're on the low side of the budget, what I would do is I would create an Instagram account, and I would post these products with the watermarks, and I would do targeting to find people who are selling similar things. So let's just see here if Getty has a Instagram. Let's see, they do. Let's see how many followers they have. So, all right, there you go. So Getty Images has 1.9 million followers. This is a customer base that buy from Getty Images. Getty Images pays for ads, things like that. So what I would do here is I would use my Instagram bot, and I would unfollow the people in their audience. So just to show you kind of how this works, and this might not necessarily work right now because I have too many links open. You're not supposed to have this many links or tabs open, but essentially you would click follow here. You set your numbers. You would click follow. You would have your account all set up, and yeah, there you go. There's the error because I need to have on a brand new tab. But essentially, the way it would work is it would follow people and it would interact with them. They would be like, oh my God, who's this person that followed me? They would check out your profile, and your profile better represent what you're selling on your website actively, okay? If you want to see this tool live, like Make Me Money, I have a video on my YouTube channel where I created a Redbubble store one night, and like within 16 hours, I got my first sale using the Instagram bot, and I actually showed it here on YouTube. If you go to Autopilot Passive Income on YouTube, Autopilot Passive Income, let me whip it out here, and you just click on my channel here and search for, what was it called? I think it was like 16 hours. Let me search 16 hours. Okay, this is not it. Let me see here. Let me type in first sale. There it is. This is the video. So 10 months ago, I made this video. My first sale in Redbubble in under 24 hours. This is the one. And this video right here, I literally showed me creating a brand new Instagram account for a Redbubble store. And the video's loading, but for a Redbubble store. And I used Instagram, the Instagram bot, to promote it. And basically, it got me a sale within 16 hours. There's other people who tried it as well, and on YouTube, that is. And they tried it, and it works. I think this was the dude here, Income Surfer Stream. He did like the exact same thing. And he showed that it works. But also, just FYI, the place where you can get it, if you go here, botsandapps.gumroad.com. I'll leave my affiliate link to this as well. Follow Automator. So these are all different things that are going to help you create this whole system. That's if you want to do advertising on Instagram, okay, without paying the whole ad system. Another way that you could do the marketing, guys, is just straight up SEO, right? Doing the keyword research, searching what people are looking for, and use those keywords in the data of your product. So I'll just kind of show you here. You have the URL, you have the title of the product, right? You have the description. All this is content that you want to put on your website. Obviously, you want to add more than just whatever this is. You want to add more content to your website, and you can edit this, by the way. So like I can go over here to add widget. You can add a frequently asked questions section. You can add so much stuff. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But you want to add the right content so that Google can pick it up and promote it and put it out there. I'm actually going to create a mini course on how to do SEO for this specific platform and for the other platforms out there like Printbase and things like that. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial, this guide, and see you guys soon. All right. Peace out. Bye.